Back door opening? The only person who has a key is my love. Hey, baby. Welcome back home. So how do you feel being back here to officially enjoy your summer? I know finals was over a while ago, but you still had to go back home to, celebrate your, cousin's graduation? And then you're right, 2 cousins, 2 separate graduations, 2 ceremonies, 2 parties, 2 rounds of delicious food, which, again, I'm extremely jealous of. Well, no, I wasn't about to let this house go unwatched. Even with our friends being there to watch it, I don't know. It didn't feel right. Was I correct? Well, I mean, my prediction about a large burglary was not quite accurate, but there was a couple of strange things that went around, at least in the neighborhood. I think you saw it on the news. Yeah, a runaway and then a shootout. You wouldn't expect it to be here in this neighborhood. It's so nice and calm, but I guess crazy people can pop up anywhere. Listen to me ramble about crazy stuff that happened here. How was it? Did you have fun? You don't want to really talk about it. But why? You were so excited to tell me everything that happened over there. At least that's how you sounded on the phone. Your exact words were, baby, I can't wait to tell you everything that happened when I get home. Word for word. I was so excited to hear it too. You sounded happy, but at the same time relieved that you were coming home. Relieved? Was it that bad over there? That strange? I know you haven't seen your family in a while, but you have talked to them quite often, right? It's not them. Well then, what is it? What's bothering you? No, don't say nothing is bothering you. I could tell. It's in your eyes. Alright, tell me about it. What's going on? Of course I know you love that stuff. It's one of your favorite things. You talk nonstop about it sometimes, and I wonder if I lost you to your fandom. I know. I know I'll never lose you to that, but sometimes I wonder. Really? So your old friends, childhood buddies, they made fun of you for still liking that, really? I mean, I know your friends are cool, and I've met them, they're nice enough, but that is so unnecessary and ridiculous. Why would they make fun of you for that? I know you have tough skin, but I can tell it bothers you a bit. You love it so much, and it's understandable. If anybody makes fun of you for liking something, it kind of hurts a little bit. It sort of kills your interest, at least a small amount of it. Well, that's not cool. Oh, you're right. They used to be your bullies back in grade school. Well, let me first commend you on being able to befriend bullies over time. I mean, I could never really fully do that and let them be my friends, friends like that. But they should be glad that I wasn't there, because being the supportive and only slightly crazy girlfriend that I am, I probably would have gone ballistic on them for making fun of you for something you love. Oh, don't be embarrassed, baby. It's okay. It's something you grew up with, something you identify with, and that's fine. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to what they said. Don't listen to their bullying words. That's not cool. I guess old habits kind of die hard, huh? I'm not gonna let that go. Well, okay, I might. Over time, but not right now. That's just... To bully somebody over an interest or a hobby has always been a big pet peeve of mine. I mean, think about it. If you like something, be it a band or a hobby or something nerdy, you have the right to enjoy it. It makes you happy. And nobody should make fun of you for liking something that brings you happiness. This world is dark and cruel as it is. So if you find something that makes you smile during your darker times, that's good and great. Nobody should make fun of you for that. I mean, look at me. I am a huge K-pop nerd, as well as a few other things, but K-pop has always been something that has been my source of peace, happiness, and just comfort whenever I feel down and you're not around. Not like that's your fault, because, you know, sometimes that type of stuff hits me at the most random times. But, like you, growing up, people would relentlessly tease me because of it. It's ridiculous. I mean, who cares? So what? We don't like the same type of music. Calm down. It's not the end of the world. But, yeah, over time, that interest of mine for that type of music started to die out a little bit because of them. Until one day, yes, you, talked to me about it. Talked me through everything that I had gone through, from the bullying to, well, to the stuff I deal with on a daily basis. Yeah, all of that. You remember that day. Yeah, it wasn't my most graceful and mentally good day, but you talked me through it. You learned a lot about where I come from, and I'll always appreciate that. And I love you so much for it. But I'm getting off topic. I used to get teased and bullied all the time for loving this genre of music, and I still do from time to time. But that doesn't matter. What matters is I don't listen to them. I don't care if they don't like the same type of music. I mean, some people like mumble rap. Some people like country. I'm using music as an example because, you know, that's my major, and, you know, that's how it goes. But, yeah, in terms of music, people have different tastes, different interests, for one reason or another. And that's okay. Nobody should make fun of you for something you love. And when people do, it doesn't make sense. Maybe they were bullied for their own interests. I don't know. I mean, that's probably what it is, but ultimately, I don't know. I just can't stand seeing you upset, especially over something you love. While I may not fully understand your adorable obsession from time to time, because I have gotten better at understanding it, but I don't have the exact same connection as you do. Despite that, I will never, ever make fun of you for it, and you know that. I mean, you don't get on my case for loving K-pop, even with the adorable memorabilia is all over the house. Well, not all over, but it's there. But similarly, so is yours, and that's fine. It's cute, it adds character to where we live, and it reminds me just how much you love it, how much you grew up with it, and that it means something to you. Yeah, it's a good thing I wasn't there, otherwise they would have never, ever heard the end of it. I'm not the violent type, but I will talk their ear off. I will give them a full-on slideshow bullet point presentation about how wrong they are for bullying my baby, my love of my life, for something that they love. And that's how vicious I am. But I hope that makes you feel better, baby. You should never be ashamed for loving something that you grew up with, especially. Like me and I don't even know at this point. Music is usually my best example. That's the thing that's kept me going for a while. But now on top of music, it's also you. And I wouldn't want to be with anybody else except you. And yes, I know that's a little bit cheesy, but I think this moment calls for a tiny bit of cheese. Just to see that, yes, that cute smile of yours right there. I'm glad. I'm glad I said everything I said too. I hope it makes you feel better, baby. I really do. You don't deserve to be upset over something you love. Especially over some bullies saying some mean things. That's just dumb. It's ridiculous and very childish of them. So, if you think about it, you have matured far greater than they have. And to be honest, even though I may not look like I'm completely paying attention when you're going on and talking about your interests, I promise I'm listening. And if I'm not, it's because I'm admiring your smile and the way your eyes light up when you talk about these things. I mean, they make you happy, genuinely happy, as genuinely happy as you are when you look at me. But there's always that tiny bit of difference. You grew up with it, and it touches your heart in a special way, and that's amazing. You are an amazing person, and everything that you love, from the cool stuff to the slightly more nerdy stuff, if you categorize it, all of it is what makes you, you. And I love that. I love you for everything that you are and everything that you love. If you love something, whether you grew up with it, whether you just figured it out, or you just discovered it, and it makes you happy, then surround yourself with it. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Don't listen to what people have to say. You don't have to like everything that they do, and they don't have to like everything that you do. I mean, even we have different interests, but that doesn't stop us from loving each other. At least I'd hope. I'm teasing. But yes, my love. It's something you grew up with, something you cherish, something you hold on to, because it brings you back to those happy times. And you should never, ever lose that love for it. I don't want you to. I mean, it might fade out over time. You never know. We're still pretty young. But even if it doesn't, that's okay. I guess just to summarize, if you love something, enjoy it, embrace it, and don't listen to the haters. Okay, yes. My pep talk, speech, rant is over. I promise. But did it make you feel any better? At least a little bit? I'm glad. I love you too. Now come on, let's go inside. Tell me all of the fun things that happened over there. I want to hear it all.